Okay, so I'm going to be demonstrating a couple of things from this video game, and there is um, fighter jets in YSFLIGHT. I've done recordings from this in the past before, and I'm going to demonstrate to you guys what kind of features this game has, and it's very um, like it's very fun to play. You know, the graphics aren't that great, but it requires minimum features to enable smooth gameplay throughout this 2D, 3D simulation of fighter jets in this game by Korean game developers. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things here. So there's lots of things you can do here. So there's retray, previous flight, all these things, disable ground fire, air combat. I really like fly endurance mode. It's fighter jets that are dogfights and shooting them down and surviving and not dying. But we're gonna do air racing mode. I really like air racing mode. I'm pretty talented with it, and we're gonna use an F-18E Super Hornet, and we're gonna be flying in a map called Racing Valley, and it's a pretty timid map because I mean. Alright, so when taking off, I always take off on this runway over here, from the flaps down, turn the gears down, and take off at 60 knots. You know, once you get to 106, 100, 120 knots, you're ready to fly. So just take off at 60 knots, and turn our flaps up, and I'm ready to race to air racing mode. So let's get it. Alright, the instruments on this airplane keep me well tracked and updated with what's going on in airtime navigation. I'm able to approach supersonic speeds, bro, but not in this map. Maybe the purpose of this map is just to race, and to try your best to navigate through the obstacles in the way. You know that with the game design, this great 2D, 3D gameplay that YSFLIGHT created is really good. I'm pretty good at this. It's not easy to fly like this, don't get me wrong. It's not easy to fly like this. It's pretty fun. I'm trying not to oh fuck. Too much G forces, it crashed. It's unusual. It crashed, unusual. Well, we'll try again. Let's try an F-15 this time. Yeah, let's get it. Alright, as what I taught you before, 150 knots, 120 knots, and you're ready to take off. Gears down, check, to see that they're uh, going up like that, and I'm gonna fly 90 degrees in the air after taking off at basic requirements for flight, and my altitude is at 2,000 feet and increasing to 26,000 to 2,000. My altitude is still increasing, so if I stall here, I'm able to recover through this maneuver of taking off by you're going to turn sideways at a certain altitude, and then you're ready to create a supersonic demon. You know that my skills in in this game are pretty good. So this is a different airplane. It's an F-15 Eagle, and yeah, just doing the course and trying to get best time at this for air racing or this race. You want to get the tempo high and cut through corners as quick as possible. But I like to make it feel really 3D. Fly at low altitudes. So this is air racing mode in YSFLIGHT, and there's other game modes that I'm able to play. I'll demonstrate later. Kind of like doing this. Took off the throttle to get some air time, not to force some of the G-forces in my navigation and air combat. Fighter jet skills. I'm gonna fly at low throttle. It's more safer, you know, to fly between these obstacles. My fighter jet sweet. I'm at really low altitude. I'm losing speed. I might drop altitude. I'm gonna have to turn the throttle up a bit. Oh, and I crashed. Oh, not usual for me to crash. But, yeah, try again. Take off at 120 knots. I could take off at 60. The Hornet can take off at 60 degrees. 120 knots, ready to go. And go vertical. 90 degrees. Imagine what this looks like in real life. Pretty loud show off skills. You know, I have pretty good show off skills. Altitude 1,000 feet. It's safe to assume that I can stall the airplane and then resume flight as this airtime navigation. This maneuver is pretty awesome to look at from below. Lets you know that I'm not a normal flyer. I'm a really good flyer. I know I crashed, but as you can tell, when I crashed, there were very minimum uh, G forces that I could not see or not, you know, low altitude, try to fly between these things. It's unusual to crash if you know what you're doing. I'm gonna try my best. Oh, that was close. Try flying inverted. Well, I just went below 100 feet in this map. Really low altitude, man. I'm flying pretty fast. I'm at 300 knots, half the speed of sound. Speed of sound is 661 knots. Flying inverted. You want to make sure that you're not passing out too many G forces you can't see. You'll have tunnel vision. It's dangerous to fly low altitudes the way I'm pushing it. But who cares anyways? It's a racing mode. I'm trying my fastest. So corkscrew. Flying back to base again. Try this again. I'm gonna turn my throttle down. Stalling. Oh, I stalled too much. I'll give you a taste of other maps like this one, the F-22 Raptor. Okay, let's get it. As always, take off at 120 knots. These are the knots over there on the left hand side. F-22 Raptors resilience, man. Stalling already at a low altitude. This is Armory, the base. The runway is there. I could teach you guys how to land. It's pretty easy. It's not that easy though. If you crash, then you get. Okay, so the way I'm approaching it, just watch. What the hell? Oh, I missed the runway. Oh no. It's gonna be hard. Flaps down. Check the gears when you're near the runway. And you land. That was a pretty tricky way to land. But it looks easy, but it takes a lot of experience to be honest. That's landing. I'm gonna take off again. Put the flaps down. Take off at 120 knots again. 160 knots. Pretty impressive. Double take. Let's see how far I can go. Bear with me, the silence is great in this map. It's really, this game is great. This map is very big, and there's many places to fly. This game is great. You can download it for free and enjoy it. Up, up your skills in air-to-air combat. Trying to increase my altitude to really high ratios. I'm traveling pretty fast. Looks normal. These are my teammates. These are my teammates. Still not stalling. Wow, I was able to go to 33,000 feet under 300 knots. How fast am I going? Traveling a bit slow. We're gonna level it off over here and fly around the country and enjoy the, the serenity of flying an airplane at high altitudes. The F-22 is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to round this video up. I'm gonna land the airplane, and then hopefully you guys enjoyed the demonstration of exquisite opportunities to fly airplanes in simulation from Korean air flight fighters and Korean airlines. They're nice people. They want teamwork and comrades. Professionalism. It's important to be professional when you're flying. If you're gonna take this thing from scratch, aim for perfection. Study what you need to do. I demonstrated everything you need to know to fly, and up your skills. This is a really duffy, way to go to end the, the flight. I'm descending really fast, and I'm gonna break the sound barrier descending. I broke the sound barrier going down. And if you've ever been on a roller coaster, that was really insane. Roller coasters are like 300 feet, 200 feet. This thing just went from 31,000 feet to 1,000 feet in like 20 seconds. 20-second drop from that distance. You must be really sensitive to feel those trippy, goosebumps, loss. If you've ever been on a roller coaster before, that feeling of fear when you're falling was very high in what I just did. Okay, we're gonna land now. Check gears, flaps down. Wow, I did a hydraulic jump there. That was pretty cool. You know, to end. How close to the runway? I landed very close to the runway at supersonic speeds and ended like that. You know, I was flying at 600 knots. That's a sound barrier, break the sound barrier, traveling approaching supersonic speeds. And and the landing, I expect the landing to like that's so close to the runway. Like, you know, I just stopped right there. You know, usually planes continue rolling down the runway. I stop. You know, let's bring this to the base. This is the base. You're gonna see cargo trucks to upgrade missiles. I have missiles. I just went for a flight into fresh air. You know, I'm not going into combat yet, but I'll be in the next video. If I get into combat. Those are the. Oh, I crashed. Oh, that's how it's gonna end. But that truck I ran into in the airplane, if you stop completely right beside it, you can press a button to reload your artillery. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out. Either night with great airshow maneuvers and techniques. Peace out.